love the channel and find it useful in becoming a happy retiree. Subscribe today. If we were to go at this exact same pace on the S&P 500 for the entire year, so here we are up 4.25% in the second week of the year, and we haven't even had 2 full trading weeks. The Dow's up 4.4% year to date. If we went at this exact pace for the rest of the year, the S&P 500 would triple. What? It would actually triple by the end of the year. Now, we know that will not happen, so we've got to buckle our seatbelts and be prepared for whatever does. And we're going to get more volatility this year, and we've talked about that. So here's where we're going today. We know that we've had this gangbuster start to the year. S&P 500 up over 4% in less than 2 weeks worth of trading days. I want to talk about the math of why tax cuts are good for your 401k. I want to go into for many weeks we've talked about the individual. So why is it good for your wallet? How much money are you going to get back as a taxpayer? What this tax cut from a federal perspective means for your wallet. We're going to talk about the 401k side today. And you've heard that $120 billion of tax cuts for individuals, $80+ billion for corporations, and the math behind that and what that really means for earnings and ultimately for your investments in your 401k. There's still an enormous amount of information that because we are politicizing, and this is going to continue to happen for the rest of our lives. Economics has become very political. It's always been somewhat political because economics is a theoretical-based science. They're not necessarily economic theories of trickle-down economics, supply-side economics, demand-side economics. This is a theoretical or philosophical science. And what that does is it allows for enormously varied opinions on why things happen and what reactions we get to policy. So as you can imagine, and we've talked about this a lot in the last couple of weeks here on the show, or last couple of months, there are vastly different opinions on what these tax cuts will mean for the economy. And you're going to continue to hear lots of information that the tax cuts are not going to be all that great for the economy, maybe a little bit this year, not great over time. It's only good for the wealthy. It doesn't do anything for the middle class. And there is still a very steady drumbeat of whether these tax cuts are fair or not. And that's exactly what we've been hearing and reading throughout this week. This drumbeat, hey, this tax cut in 2018 is only for the rich. It's only for big companies. Now, that's just wrong. There is a benefit from almost every constituent in America from this tax bill. You can argue all day long on who gets what, who gets more, who really benefits, why it's unfair. But we're not going to do that today. We're going to dig in deeper to the benefits and how it impacts you as an investor. We're not going to solve the political arguments today here on the show. I don't care who it's fair to, because it's just a colossal waste of time. Because the tax changes they're brand new and they're not going anywhere. They're here. They're here to stay. So we need to accept them, and better yet, we need to harness what they really mean so that so everyone could benefit from that. Hi, I'm Wes Moss, and thanks for taking a minute to hear about what's so different about my new book, You Can Retire Sooner Than You Think. So unlike other retirement books, this book will give you a step-by-step guide, whether you're in your 20s or 30s or 40s or 50s, to learn from what these successful and happy retirees did to get there. I hope you enjoy the book, but more importantly, I know that it'll help you retire sooner than you think.